Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Thursday Night Mini Healings. I am starting a couple minutes early just because I am already having technical difficulties. It's been a while since I've had any issues. Oh, excuse me. Gotta get comfortable. So, anyways, it's been a while since I've had issues with technical difficulties. So, tonight, I think we might have some issues with internet. I've already had um, some problems with that with an online client. And when I went to start things up, and yeah, lots of strange things going on. So we shall see, because it says I've been live for 3 minutes, but of those 3 minutes, I think there were several where the internet was not working. Yeah, it might be a totally not fun night for me because that's probably my biggest frustration for streaming and going live is when I have internet issues. And sadly, I have very expensive cable internet, which means I shouldn't have any issues with that. No, it looks like I can only see one entry on YouTube. It does not appear to be streaming. We'll see if I hear if there's two voices. Oh, okay. So fingers crossed that it's going to work. But other than that, I hope everybody has had a good week. Oh, and there's Joanne. Hi, Joanne. Just mentioning Joanne, I'm having some technical difficulties, so we will see how things work tonight. So as always, we will do our first healing pulse about 10 minutes in. And generally we'll do another one about 30 minutes in. And then we'll do a few at the end of the night, some special things. Hi, Jane. Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody is well. Can't believe it's already August 12th. So, which I am having a really hot summer here in my little house with no air. Oh, and there's Paula. Welcome, Paula. So today has been a really just nice day. There's lots of cool breezes and nice sun. Usually it's one or the other. Cool temps or hot sun. Excuse me. So as always, I have my list started. Oh, and there's Marina. Welcome, Marina. So let me know if I should put you on the list, and I will get you started. Currently, I don't have anyone on the list. I'm trying to think what else. It actually has been a fairly quiet week for me. I have 2 weeks left for my grad school class, and I had a paper that I turned in on Tuesday. 2 presentations left. Oh, and there's Joan. Hi, Joan. I'm working on an email for you, Joan. Everything lately takes me so much longer than I anticipate. Fabulous, Jane. So this is a totally new school. I hope it's going to be amazing. Yes, almost done, and I've paid my fall tuition. It was a very painful check to write because I had to buy 6 credits for my capstone, and now I got to do the work. Quiet confidence. So, Jane, should I put you down as that's what you want to work on? All right, Marina. All right, so anyone else, let me know what you want to work on. I've got a fan blowing, and it's blowing my hair in my face, and it tickles. So in about 5 minutes, we will do our first healing pulse of the night. All right, so Joan, I think that's a fabulous one. Class supervisor. All right, so there's Paul. Good, I'm glad at least you're sleeping better, Paula. So let's work on wind and weather. And anxiety. So maybe use some of the healing pulse energies for the anxiety. Let's see if we can knock that down a bit for you, Paula. I think that's a fabulous plan, Jane. An easy atmosphere. What I would like for you to have is just a quiet confidence that you can exude to your supervisor, and just that you will do what you need to do. Okay. All right. So, Joan, do you want to work on that a little bit too? The anxiety? So 3 more minutes, and we will be doing our first healing pulse of the night. I've been getting more and more of my crystals out because there's a couple of them that I wanted to find. So this is a unique piece. This is, let's see if I can get it to, can't really see. Where is it better? So it's amethyst, and it's a rich purple, but actually it's dark because this is from, I think this is probably from Canada, just a few hours north of me, where it's got some iron ore. So it's got like a brown tint to it. So it's quite unique compared to other amethysts. So I like using it just because it's sort of local, just a few hours away. So I've been getting out more of my stones. Which one did I use the other day? Let's see. Oh, so this teeny one, let's see if I can get that, is malachite. It's really a dark purple. Oh, and my mother's calling me. I am going to decline her. I don't think she pays attention to it being Thursday night for me, so. Oh, Jane, that sounds really nice. That sounds really nice, Joanne. So good mother-daughter time. And then sleeping the night through. I think I've got everybody. So I've got Marina, Jane, Joan, Paula, and Joanne, which is good. So I think before everyone got on, I was rambling to myself because I had some issues with the page when I normally set things up a week in advance, and it wasn't there. So I had to reset things up. So I'm hoping everybody gets in okay. And I think there is a potential I might have some internet issues. So if that's the case, it shouldn't boot anyone off. So just hang tight, and then I'll repeat what I need to repeat if you miss things, okay? So I'm hoping not, but I'm trying to plan in advance a little bit. All right, it is 7:10. So let's have everyone, we're going to do the healing pulse. So for those of you who know what you're doing, you do know what to do. But for anyone new or watching on the replay, think about where you would want healing. If it's something physical with pain or discomfort, that's pretty easy. But if it's an emotional issue, think about where you feel that emotion. Like if it's anxiety, do you feel it in your chest? Does your throat get tight? Or do you feel it in the pit of your stomach? So if anxiety or other emotional issue, if that's where you want to work on, or excuse me, if that's what you want to work on, that's where you'll want to send the energy. And so to start, I want you to rub your hands together and then place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. And then imagine my hands are on your hands. And the most important part here is to be open and allowing. Just breathe in the energy and allowing the energy to go to where it needs to go. Just breathe it in, open and allowing. Allowing the energy to go exactly to where it needs to go. Breathe it in. Okay, so that was our first healing pulse of the night. I hope everyone enjoyed that. Oh, here is our theme for tonight. It's growth. And such a pretty card. And when it talks about growth, it talks a lot about spiritual growth. And I think that's a lot of what we do here on Thursday nights. So we do deal with a lot of physical and emotional issues, but I feel that those also help with your spiritual growth. Because if you are less distracted by pain or other discomfort or anxiety, you have more of a chance to work on yourself as a person as a whole. So this, yeah, it's definitely a beautiful card. I put this out on the Facebook page. I think this is the second time I've drawn this card for our Thursday night group. So that's sort of cool because I do think that that is a theme. So we're going to get started with the individual healings. If you've come in and are not on my list, let me know. All right, Marina, you are first, and I'm still dealing with issues with your head. Let's see what we can do with that. So I'm getting there is a emotional issue. So let's see what that is that's playing a role. Self-recrimination. And I think that's come up for you before, but this is a different instance. Let me get an age for you. Around age 15, I'm getting. So let's go ahead and release that. And then I'm going to fill the voids with the healing pulse energy. Okay, that did release. Jane, you are next. And we're going to work on fitting in at your new job. And it's just going to be an easy, effortless event where you just fit right into the school, the people, the culture, and you love it. So let's see if there's anything that might play a role in making that experience not as good. Indecision. Let me get an age on that. So also age 15. So let's go ahead and release that. No, definitely not, Marina. So generally, if things release, they typically don't come back. So, but we could have many issue or many layers of the same issue, because if a similar event keeps reoccurring, sometimes each and every time it can get trapped. Okay. So Jane, that released. Joan, you are next. We're going to work on the anxiety a bit, Joan. Anguish. I don't think that's a word I've really said too much. I get an age on that. Around age 24. So plus or minus a year, so 23, 24, 25. Let's go ahead and release that. Okay, that did release. Let me know if that timing rings the bell, Joan. Paula, you are next. And we're going to see about that sensitivity to the wind and the weather and creating some anxiousness. Let me just pull up my list. I'm going to use a different list than what. Guilt. Let me get an age on that for you, Paula. Around age 19. Let's go ahead and release that. Oh, Joan. But the good thing is we released it, and releasing it makes a difference. Okay, so Paula, I did get that to release. So age 19, so plus or minus years was somewhere 18, 19, 20, somewhere in there. Okay, so that released. Joanne, you are next. And for Joanne, we're going to work on having a good interaction with your daughter. And it's negativity. Let me get an age on that. Around age 29, Joanne. So let's go ahead and release that. And getting a divorce. Now or then, Joan? Okay, so that released. So I'm going to go through everyone on the list again. We might get done a little early. I had a client this morning that's had COVID for a year and a half with extreme symptoms, and it was really intense, and I'm sort of wiped out. Usually sessions don't affect me, but with him it was sort of extreme. So yeah. But if it's going to be a quiet night, I won't feel terrible about leaving early, especially if we can get everybody through at least a couple times. So I'm going to go back up and work on Marina. If you are new to coming in, let me know, and I'll put you back on the list, okay? So Marina, we've got that pain and pressure in your head. Oh, this is a new one. So this is a list that is fairly new. I've been using a few months, and it's got maybe, let's see, maybe 75 different ones on it. But it's got some ones that aren't on any other list I have. This one, it's got toxic shame. Normally, it just says shame. So this is toxic shame. So this is particularly not good. So let's go ahead and release this for you, Marina. Let me get an age on this. Ooh, age 5. Just a baby, Marina. Let's get rid of that because we definitely don't want something when you were so itty bitty. So let's go ahead and release that. Okay, that did release. Okay, Jane, you are next. got some panic in there, Jane. Let me get an age on that. Actually, I'm going to shut off the fan. It's just driving me crazy having my hair blow. Okay. So we'll see if I start sweating now. Well, that sounds like it'll work out perfect for everyone. All right, so panic. I need to find an age for Jane. Around age 18, Jane. Let's just go ahead and release that. So that did release. Super. And we've got Joan. Oh, see if there's anything about the intuition we can do. Irritation, Joan. We'll get an age on that. Around age 19. Let's get rid of that because this makes you more sensitive to being irritated, and it is so easy to be irritated in the world. So let's actually bring you down to a little bit more of a neutral level. Okay, so that released. Paula is next. All right, let's see. So we're going to still focus on the weather, just because, especially the wind. So there must be something. I wonder if there's like an event that is tied to the wind, Paula. You'll have to sleep on that. Before you go to sleep, ask to be shown what it is about the wind. Negativity. Let's get an age on that. There's a little kid screaming her head off outside. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm hoping not. The neighbor kids. Around age 20, Paula. Let's go ahead and release that. And that did release. Joanne, we're going to work on hopefully getting you to sleep through the night. Despair. Let's get an age on that. And get rid of that because you definitely don't want despair. Around age 18, Joanne. So let's get rid of that. All right, so that released. What time is it? 7:30. So let's do another healing pulse. And then we will chat a little bit more about raising your vibration. And let me know if there's anything else that you need. Otherwise, I do think we might be done early, especially since our numbers are dwindling. I think part of it is in the US, it's a mid-August summer evening. So, okay, let's see. So we're going to do a healing pulse. I want you to think about where you want to receive the energy. If you are just coming in now, think about where you would like to receive the healing. If it's an emotional issue, think about where you feel that emotion. So rub your hands together. And place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. And then imagine my hands on your hands. And as always, the most important piece is just to be open and allowing. Just breathing in the healing. Open and allowing. Just breathe in that healing. Open, allowing. Just breathing it in. Imagine the energy going to exactly to where it needs to go. Breathe it in. Okay. And so that was Healing Pulse number 2. So here's my commercial for tonight. I am teaching Usui Holy Fire Reiki 1 and 2, October 9th and 10th. It'll be 2 full day sessions, and it will be through Zoom. If you have not already experienced it, there is a video under the Facebook Summer Avalon Healing Arts under the video page, or under YouTube Summer Avalon Healing Arts, and there is an energy sampler plate. It's got the healing pulse. It has the Usui Reiki from when I learned it 10 plus years ago. And then it has the newest Usui Holy Fire Reiki that I upgraded my Reiki just this year. And then it's also got a Reiki Holy Fire meditation, which is pretty good. So of all my videos that I've done, this is the most popular. And I think, especially if you're sensitive to energy, it is a great thing. So I'm going to put, I've got a shortcut to my to each website for Facebook and YouTube. You'll just need to find the video, but it's about energy sampler. And then I think I've got Reiki in the title too. So here is the Facebook one. Let's see if this works, because last time it did not want to send to Facebook. Yeah, it looks like it worked for both. And then here is, and if you have someone that isn't able to come on Thursday nights, but you want to share the energy with them, give them this link. And especially with the replays, you know, some of you have told me if you miss a Thursday, you go out to the replays. And especially if you just fast forward between the healing pulses and then make sure you get the stuff at the end. Okay. So that was my commercial short for tonight. And then we are going to do, let me look and see what we did last time. So last time I redid the creating a miracle, because week 1 I did good at it. Week 2 I did horrible. And I think it was Leslie that said, oh, let's try it some more. But I didn't try it some more. Did anyone else do it? Watch the creating a miracle video. Oh, there's Anne-Marie. Welcome, Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie, be quick, because we're probably going to be done early. So yeah, so if you want me to work on an issue, let me know. And so last time we did the creating a miracle, we did the aura strengthening, we did the brain balancing, plus the healing pulses. So I think this time, let's do the aura strengthening and the healing pulses. Not last week for which one, Joanne? All right, so let's see. So let's go ahead and do the aura strengthening. And then we're going to do the healing pulses to go. Yeah, I've got it on my list. And I remember reading it because Leslie had missed out. So I've done that 3 weeks in a row. Or you haven't been doing it. So I think that's going to sort of probably drop off. Just because. Sure, Anne-Marie. All right, so let's see what we got here. Despair, Anne-Marie. Let me get an age on that. Around age 29. Let's go ahead and release that, Anne-Marie. So I'm getting that released. Okay, so next we're going to work on the aura strengthening. So with this, you can use your own energy, which I suggest you do on a regular basis, because it will help repel negativity. It will make you stronger. And so if you want to just use your own energy, rub your hands together. If you decide you want to pull in healing pulse energy, just set that intention when you're rubbing your hands together that you want the healing pulse energies too. And start beaming it to your aura. And that may mean that you go like this, or it may mean you go like this. So you do it, beam it in. I've done it both ways. And several of you, you are very welcome, Emery. Several of you have said that the more you've done this, the more you have felt this. You are just in time, Sissy. We are doing the aura strengthening. We're probably going to be done a little early tonight just because it's been a little quiet. Let me know if are we still working on your knee? Because I can quick see if there is something that we can do for that. You are very welcome, Paula. All right, so keep sending to that aura. Okay, Sissy, I will add you to the list for your knee. So you guys continue to strengthen that aura. Okay, so that is aura strengthening for tonight. So let me do Sissy. I'm going to pull a trapped emotion for her, and then we will do the healing pulses to go. So let's see, we're going to get an age for you, Sissy. This is mistrust around age 38, Sissy. So plus or minus here, so 37, 38, 39, somewhere in there. Let's go ahead and release that because this is playing a role with your knee. Okay, that did release. Oh, you know what? We didn't talk about raising your vibration. Terrible. I almost missed that. So, because we are on week number 6. So this is the 6th item that that will help raise your vibration. And especially, I don't know why there's a difference, but it seems like people who come to visit me in my office, many of them have that they're dehydrated. Either they're not drinking enough water, or the quality is not good, or maybe they're not absorbing the water. So water's an issue. But water affects your vibration. And so with this, drinking a lot of water will help you get rid of toxins, which directly boost your vibration levels and helps with your body processing. So let's see what else I have on my list about water. Drinking water helps us feel more energetic, active, and healthy overall. So listen to your body. Are you thirsty? Because I know sometimes when we're thirsty, we eat. And so maybe instead of eating, maybe have a drink of water and see if you are really just thirsty. So that is the topic for this week. I know for me, when I really want to drink healthy water, because I don't really believe that bottled water is that healthy. I think there's a number of companies that just bottle whatever comes out of the tap. But just a few miles out of town is water that there's a spring, and you just bring your containers, and it flows all the time, and you just go and fill it up. So when I feel like I really want to be healthy, that's when I go out to the spring, and I really just think that that's amazing. I need to go out there again. It's not the easiest. I've got like a 5-gallon jug, and 5 gallons of water is really heavy. So yes, so that is the theme for this week. Drink a lot of water. So last week's theme for raising your vibration was create something new. And my commentary on that is you don't have to be an artist. And I gave the example, for instance, of cooking or baking is a creative process. So do something that brings you to a place where you can create. With me, I used to draw, used to do photography, used to do crafts, used to bake. So I think it's important to find time for things that use that part of your brain that allows you to create and develop and just bring in something new, because that's pretty exciting. Oh, there's Leslie. Good, Jane. All right, so Sissy, we definitely release mistrust. Yes, Joan. So if you make something fun, take a picture or at least share it with the group. I need to go and put a comment on Facebook about what I did last week as far as being creative. So I think that's important. So Leslie, we are almost finishing up. So I will pull one trapped emotion for you. Let me know what your topic will be. You are very welcome, Marina. If you want to hold on for just a moment, we're going to do the healing pulses to go. Actually, let's do that now. And Leslie, before you go, let's pull a trapped emotion. So we're going to do a week's worth of healing pulses. So let's do that now. That's fun, Joe. My friend in town does that too. All right, so let's do healing pulses to go. So think about where you want to receive the energy. If you're not really sure, I suggest send it to your heart or your head. So place your hands. Imagine my hands are upon your hands. And just breathe it in. Open and allowing. Allowing the energy to flow. And so with this, you're also getting a week's worth of healing pulses. So if you need it, you can use multiples in a day. Use them all up in a day, or you can spread it out and use one every day. I guess no one's ever told me if they've run out of healing pulses. I sort of imagine there's like a week's worth, but is a week's worth 7, or is a week's worth a lot more than that? So let me know if you pull a healing pulse and it doesn't come in, because it should. So just breathe that in. I hope this helps everyone sleep well. And hopefully Marina will go right back to sleep because it's very late where you are. And hopefully when Joanne goes to sleep, she'll stay asleep. Okay, so that was your healing pulses to go. I'm just adding Leslie to the list. Leslie, do you have any stress? Okay, I know, just saw that. Let's see. Frustration, Leslie. Let me get an age on that. Age 19, Leslie. So let me go ahead and release that. And the voids have been filled with healing energy. Okay. So we're definitely a little early, but I think I got everyone in. So I appreciate you all. Next week, I will be back with more energy. As I said, my client this morning, very intense with COVID stuff. Good, Leslie. So I know there's a few of you that have sessions either coming up or you're not scheduled. If you're not scheduled, let me know so I can get you on my calendar. I've got a busy couple weeks. I've got 2 weeks left of school with 2 presentations. So I've got to do some planning. And so that will help me. So I hope everyone has a good evening. Can't believe half of August is almost done. So I think a few of you might have fallen asleep already. But I hope everyone has a good night. Joan, have a fabulous time at hockey. Most definitely. You too, Leslie. All right. Have a good night. Bye. Love you too.